Hello and welcome back to the garage. Today we're gonna get that thing going for sitting all winter. We're gonna just go over in this video what all the plans are for this thing in 2024. So let's see if it'll start first. All right, so Crocs, terrible decision because snow is real deep. But let's see what we want here. I think I got the keys up here. Well, we don't have a battery, it would seem. So let's get that out and let's chat a little bit. Well, I definitely was not expecting this when I popped open the hood. Well, at least getting the battery out will be easy enough. Also, Crocs, still a terrible choice. Anyways, let's get this thing out. Alrighty, so some people might be wondering, why didn't I drive this truck all winter? Well, that was kind of the plan until we heard it was going to be negative 22 and get anywhere between, I think, 8 and like 12 inches of snow in a day. We ended up getting a lot more than that with blowing and everything. So that's why this thing decided to, not become my daily driver during the winter. Also because I didn't know how hard this thing was going to be start in the cold because it's clearly very unroad tested. So that was another pretty big reason. And it got parked up here because I was like, well, I don't really need, 4 vehicles at my house for me to worry about plowing around, which I'm very thankful that I didn't have this up there when I did that. There's still a ratchet sitting on the cowl. That's pretty neat. So I'm gonna get this thing up to the house, get it on a battery tender for a few days because my battery charger died on me. Now some of you might be like, hey, it's still winter time. You're right, it is. However, the 22 actually needs an oil change, and I know, I'm like, oh, you work on your own stuff, you don't change your own oil. It's under warranty. I don't ever want to get in a conflict with Ford, if let's say I used Rotella and they wanted me to use Motocraft, and the engine for some reason dies, even though it's the same damn oil. People can argue about the differences in oil all they want. I don't care. But, yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm just like, I'll take it to a dealer, get done with it, not worry about it, something like that, Plus, it also needs tires, so why not just get, in the words of Ricky, why not get 2 birds stoned with 1 joint? So this battery must be completely dead because we are not charging. Pretty sure red flashing, AC power not connected properly, even though I am on positive and I am on negative. So that's wonderful. So yeah, I'll fight with this, then we're gonna get the truck going. Alrighty, battery's on tender for a couple days. Snow actually under here looks like it has melted some. My battery hold down is broken. So that's good too. Key must be on because the fuel pump's running, but we got fuel, so that's positive. Oddly enough, one of the things I really want to work on when this thing comes back around, time to work on it, finishing up the electrical system. Ideally, I just know there's some loose connections like this guy that was part of the extra system for the second battery because this guy had a camper on this thing most of its life, and this is just one of those things that would go down to that multi-battery isolator that who knows if we'll keep it or not. There's some neat little things on here like the aftermarket cruise control and the different thing for the windshield wiper so you can change the delay. That's also kind of neat, but at the same time I don't know if I want to keep it or not, but let's see if she'll start. Something weird that's happening right now is I keep hearing the fuel pump kick on. Like the relay must have some moisture in it because I turn the key on, turn the key off. Now the radio's making noise, but the fuel pump's not. So I wonder if that's what actually killed our battery because it's on again. On, off. It's off. You probably hear the radio now. So I don't know what's going on there. That's a new relay. But yeah, something weird obviously is. That's probably what killed the battery. because I'd left this thing for weeks on end and it never had an amp draw, and this is as long as it sat, which is probably about a month. But anyways, next thing I'm going to worry about is floorboards in the truck, in the cab themselves, cab floors, whatever you want to call them. I've parked this fuel pump. I haven't touched the key yet, but I've parked this thing on hills a few times, and I know it's pretty rusty. And if I get it articulated some, I can't shut my door. Like I said, I have driven this thing some. I guess the only other two things I'm really worried about is air conditioning, which has just been evacuated and everything because I put a new engine in it. Windshield wipers. I'm wondering, why is there only 4 things that I'm worried about? Well, as I drive this thing more, I'm going to find more issues. So I'm not going to say I want to do a million things. Why is my clutch pedal in some? That's not good. Might need a master or a slave. Bad connection. Let's fix that. Alright, connections are tight. Let's see what happens. That clutch pedal is not good. That's not good either. It's alive. That's a plus. I don't know if it was trying to be hydro locked and the carb was letting fuel by, and that's why it tried locking up twice, or what the hell that is about. Or why it just acted like it just lost ignition. Huh. That's less than ideal. If I didn't know better, I'd think it just lost ignition. I still think this key's kind of fudged up too. Everything keeps trying to run right now when it shouldn't. The fuel pump doesn't know what to do. I just wonder if this key might be part of this problem. Seems like it's real flooded. I'm gonna let this thing run for a little bit. Alrighty, we just pumped up the clutch. Got it in reverse. Let's see. That was very aggressive. I barely even let out. I don't know why that clutch feels so weird. Let's see if she wants to back out of here or not, though. Really nice belt squeal. The clutch is working, but there's not much there. I can't say that I love. Here, I just think I'm going to move this thing for now. This spot's going to be easier for me to mess with it. Because it's going to end up at my house in the next couple of days. But today's just not that day. Wow, why does this thing want to be idled up so darn much? Come on, girl. Spin that rear around. There we go. See, that was not at all what I was hoping to have happen, but I think we're just gonna park it over here today. There's not as much snow on it. I can actually mess with it. And I have concrete underneath me. So we're gonna do that before getting it to my house. so I don't screw anything up. So just like I said, with me driving it more and finding out more issues, I guess I have to figure out my clutch issue now, because pedal doesn't move. So I don't know if something's frozen, linkage is ice in it, or what's going on. The more I pump it, the better it seems to do. But so yeah, now we have clutch to worry about. I don't know if it's master or slave. This thing still needs tuned a little bit. It's actually running better than I thought it would, but it is also very low on fuel, which is obviously not helping anybody. But yeah, and I guess I'm gonna disconnect the battery because I don't really want, I mean, maybe I'll leave it connected for a little bit and then I'll go do some stuff and see if that fuel pump's running. If it is, there's another electrical issue to figure out. See, this is why I'm making the list short to start with, but the schedule, their list for 2024 on this thing's already getting longer, so that's exciting. So yeah, kind of a weird video that I didn't expect to go this weirdly. I was hoping to have it at the house and maybe starting on something, but at the end of the day, Mother Nature has to work with me first as well. But yeah, we'll make something happen. So thanks for watching. Kind of a weird one. I know it's kind of early on in the year. Till Mother Nature works with me, I got to get better in the swing of things. But you know, once we get better weather, we'll get back more to the normal content of working on stuff. But like I said, it does feel like it's warm out because it's no longer negative 11 to 22. Now it's like, I think it's 32 today. It actually feels all right out. Like, I'm fine working in a sweatshirt. But as you guys know, I don't really have a shop. So, and my wife parked in the garage right now. Plus, I have my ice fishing stuff all out. So, and maybe I'm not working in the garage right now. But that's all right. Got all the time in the world. So, thanks for watching. Till the next one.